Start again, sorry, because now all our little talk won't be on, but I might anyway need to. So, let's find a comfortable space. Seated position. We're gonna work today on our shoulders, our neck, but as well the lower body, the lower back, and our hips. Of course, you're very welcome to do the video maybe even another time, but as it is evening, it's a little bit like a end of day, at least kind of very relaxing class, which of course always can be done in the middle of the day if we need a break, and even if we just do 20 minutes or so. Just make sure you sit comfortably. You can, as you know, have the legs straight or whatever works for you. You can even wriggle around a little bit so you can find the position that works. Then roll the shoulders up. Inhale, exhale down, and then close your eyes gently. Let's just be here for a few moments, observing how are we doing today? How is our body right now? Are there maybe some parts of our body they need a bit more attention? Because, I mean, maybe not as much in England than here in Lanzarote or the other way around, I mean. But it starts to get a little bit cooler and we start kind of to get the shoulders more up or try to hide from the dark. So there is more tension in our whole upper body. So let's really try to focus on the shoulders, that we relax them. Let the weight of the shoulders go down to the floor. The hands and arms are relaxed. And our legs, our hips, our feet, they're building the base like a triangle, holding us, carrying us. Let's sink a little bit deeper into the seat and really just arrive on the mat. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Let's start very gently with the Suvi circles. That we move our upper body in circles first, clockwise, ideally, but if we start the other way around, it doesn't really matter as we change. But really try to go as low as you can. Let your hips gently press into your legs. So we're slowly feeling how we mobilizing our spine. Just go here really with your breath. Observe how it is for your shoulders, for your lower back. And on the inhale, we go in the front. And exhale backward. Really just move here, flow with your breath. Make those moves as wide or as slow as you need them. Because remember, this is your practice, your body. So really listen to your body and feel what's good. Wherever you are right now, just stop gently and then we move to the other side. First, a little bit smaller the movements before we create as well here this awareness. How far we can go, how wide these circles can be for us to be nice. Really let your head hang down, the belly button, the entire belly is soft. Just move a few more times. Big circles, in and out. And then the movements become a little bit smaller and smaller. We're sitting more upright until we come to an hold. Pull the shoulders up to the ear. Inhale. Hold it here and exhale. Let it go. 2 more times. Inhale. Now belly button in, sitting bones through the floor. Exhale. Last time. Inhale up. Hold the breath, the tension, everything. Hold, 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 and exhale. Beautiful. Let's bring the fingertips just gently onto the shoulders, but relax the shoulders. We're going to keep all the time the belly button in and just start gently moving our upper body. This is what I would like to say. Turning our upper body. There it is. So have the feeling that always the elbow points to the back. And your chin, just your whole face just goes with the movement. Inhale on one side, exhale on the other. A few more times. And let's try not to move our hips. It's just the upper body. You're going to feel a stop maybe somewhere in the chest, on the lower back region. Just a few more times. And then we come to and hold in the middle and start moving the arms. Big circle. Let's find out, maybe we can touch the elbows and then all the way up, back and down. Inhale up, back and down. And here we have our center activated, so the belly button goes in. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time this direction. Inhale up, exhale down, and then we go backwards. First to the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, then up, maybe touch again, and down. Big movements here, and try to relax your shoulders. They are moving, but we're not trying to keep the shoulders up. We keep them relaxed. 2 more times. Inhale up, exhale down, last one, and beautiful. Now we open the arms wide, the thumbs pointing up, and we really squeeze the shoulder blades. Stay where you are. I just show you. We really bring the arms to the back, and let's watch out that we're not arching the back here. We stay straight. And now round your back, fingertips touching. Inhale up, one more time. Exhale, fingers touching, chin to the chest. This time we bring the thumbs down and a little bit further away, so nearly the thumbs want to touch. And to the front again, fingers touching. In, back here, open. And round. One more time. This big movement that we lift our chest without arching the back too much, and try that the thumbs nearly touch, and back. Wonderful. And release here, just shaking out a little bit the shoulders. And even this sometimes is nice, just let it all loose, shake it all a little bit. Okay. Right hand on the floor, left arm up. Your palm is facing you. You can look up, but you as well just can look down. But then we reach up. So we feel the whole left side stretching. Inhaling, and on the left, on the exhale, we lean over to the right. The left hand reaches over. Watch here that as well the shoulders are relaxed. And it doesn't need to be a big movement. The right hand pushes into the floor, so we keep both sitting bones on the floor. And then we just try to lengthen here on our entire left side. And again, the head can be down. We're just breathing gently and enjoying this side stretch here. Maybe we can lean a little bit further over before we're coming back to the middle. Left hand on the floor, right arm up. And first, we stretch up before we gently lean over. Relax the shoulders, and we need to be careful that the chest is not going forward. We rather have it looking up to the sky. 3 more breaths here. Shoulders relaxed, right arm reaching up, the left hand pushing gently into the floor. A little bit more over and back. Now we bring the hands behind us, interlace the fingers. Now, yes, we arch gently our lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift our chin, but just a little bit. And now we breathe here for a few times. Pull the shoulders down so they're really, maybe your fist is on the floor. Inhale once more. And on the exhale, now we lean forward. I'll show you again from this side. We lean forward, let the head hang to the chest, and try to reach up the arms a bit higher. We might be down here. We might be up here. Whatever works for you, proud chest. So we try to squeeze the shoulder blades together. The head hangs down. Breathe in one more time. The exhale, we come up, let go of your hands. The arms rise up automatically. Stretch up, reach up. And now shoulders down. And then we go over to the right, twist over, right shoulder back, fingertips or full hand on the floor. And then we just go into this gentle stretch here. Don't twist too hard. Keep here the belly button in. Sitting bones down to the floor. Still remember to grow on every inhale. On the exhale, we come back to the center. Rise up your arms. Inhale, reach up, shoulders up, everything up. Then exhale, shoulders down, and we twist over to the left. The same here. Sorry, a gentle twist. Belly button in, shoulders down, proud chest. And with every inhale, we grow. And with the exhale, just feel if you can go maybe a tiny bit further, but it's only optional. And slowly we're coming back into the middle. If we had something underneath, we take it away to come now to all fours. Let's take the knees a little bit wider today than just hip width apart. The wrists, those stay under the shoulders, fingers wide open. And when we look at our thumb, our pointy finger, and our middle finger, that really these three fingers, they're pushing nicely into the floor. And then we start slowly now our cat and cow. On the inhale, we arch our back, look to the front. On the exhale, we round our back, navel in, chin to the chest, and push the floor away. Move here gently with your breath. Really let your spine do this gentle dance. You're welcome to close your eyes and just go with the breath through the movement. Feeling your body where maybe needs to be the attention put. Is it more the lower back, the shoulders, your neck? Just feel, observe how your body reacts to this gentle in and out of the chest, the rounding and arching of the back. Take it one last time. Inhale up, exhale, round your back, and then we stay here in the round back in the cat pose for a few breaths. Chin to the chest a bit more, belly button in and push, push. And then slowly we undo here and come now with the forearms on the floor, so that the elbows are underneath our shoulders, fingers still wide open. And now we're gonna just do the same cat-cow, but just focusing on the lower back. So it's a much smaller movement. It's a little bit like sticking the bum out and getting it in again. Very gentle. And as well at the head, just hang down. Don't try too hard. Just close your eyes and imagine that you really let your tailbone now stick it out and get it in. So it's the lower back doing the movement here. Keep a nice steady pressure with your forearms and the elbows into the mat, so the shoulder blades want to come apart. The upper body is gently rounded. Make it a few more times here. In and out. Curl in. Last time. In and out. Wonderful. And now we bring the big toes together and just sit back here in child pose and breathe. The knees are wide open. Our chest gets space between the inner thighs. Let the arms, the hands, your head rest on the floor. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and observe the length of your spine and how your chest is sinking lower towards the floor. Your breath is just going naturally now. And we slowly lift our head, coming back up to all fours, bringing now the knees closer together, or at least the right knee under the hip, because the left foot is standing up, so that the left heel is in line with the right knee, but the left toes are pointing outwards. This is a nice one for the hips. Let's try that the knee is not falling to the front. We like gently push it back. The hands again, like in all fours, tabletop position, under the wrists, under the shoulders, and we push the floor away. And then we just start moving forwards and back. So we should feel it immediately in our hips, maybe even into our glutes and the inner thighs. So move gently, keep the back straight. So belly button is in. And as well, the head, the neck is in line with the spine. And then we move gently forwards and back, and a little bit back more every time, because we would like to try to sit down in a moment. Just a few more. Forwards and back. Maybe can you walk the hands already back a little bit? Because now we want to try to sit on our right heel. I just show you from the front. So we're sitting here, the leg is there. And now we bring the hands in front of the chest, really push this leg out. And we breathe here. If it's not too easy for us, we can always put a blanket, something to lift here up a little bit so we can sit easier. Relax the shoulders, feel the opening of the hips. Inhale once more. Exhale. And then we bring the hands back on the floor and straighten out the left leg to the back. Cross it over. So then we can place the toes on the floor. The right knee stays where it is, and then we look over our right shoulder to our left foot. And really push the heel back. We keep the upper body straight, belly button is in. Just a gentle, nice side stretch here. Then we come back to the center, left knee where it was before, and now it's the right foot. Right foot pointing out. Heel in line with the knee, and then we start moving here forth and back, and really move in, groove into this move. So one side definitely going to feel a little bit different. So we just find out how far we can move, what do we need to do. And then we start moving the hands back a little bit, going further down every time. We can now here sit slowly. Everything we do very slowly. And then bring the hands in front of the chest again. They help us to stay aligned here, that the chest is looking forward and just the right elbow is pushing the right knee out again. And we stay as upright as we can. Shoulders are relaxed, and feel the stretch, the opening in your hip. It's the half yoga squat, malasana it's called. But if you do it this way, we have less pressure on our heels, on our ankles. So one more deep inhale, and the exhale, hands on the mat again, lift up the glutes. Stretch out the right leg, cross it over, toes on the floor, and then we look over our left shoulder this time. Try here not to let the belly hang down. We stay upright. The right heel wants to go back. Inhale once more, and slowly we're coming back here into the middle, sitting now on our heels. And then we just observe for a moment how our hips are feeling, the lower back. And before we move on to a little bit more hip opening exercise, I would like to try the eel arms. So we open the arms wide. And then we bring the arms in front of us. The right arm is in front of the left arm. And so we cross them over. And then we bend. So we have the arms in front of us. So we get either put the back of our hands together, or maybe even I just come a bit closer, we can see it more clearly. Or we can maybe grab even here the hands around. But only if that's comfortable. Otherwise, stay here, gentle pressure, one arm against the other. Trick here again, we put the sitting bones down, shoulders down. Now we lift the arms so the elbows are on shoulder high, and we try to get the fingers away from our face. So 90-degree angle. And then very gently, we inhale, lift the arms. And with the exhale, round your back, elbows to the belly. Inhale up, rise up, fingertips up. Exhale, round your back, chin to the chest. 2 more times like this. Move slowly, carefully, and keep this pressure from one arm against the other. Maybe we can lift a bit higher, even looking up now. But it's just optional. We could even now, the last time, try to arch a little bit our back. We're more focusing here on the shoulders, so just find out what's working for you. And exhale. Sitting upright, open the arms wide. And just change sides now. So now the left arm is on top. We do the same. We cross the arms, wrap around the back of the hands or a little further. And then shoulders down, elbows to the front. We settle in here and then we start. Inhale, lift the arms. And the exhale round. Let the chin go to the chest. 3 more times like this. And as well, move with your breath here. You can observe your lower back, your spine, if you would like to add this little arch. But it's more important to reach the fingertips up. And go down again. Beautiful. 1 more time. I think even 2 more times. I forgot counting. Let's make this one the last one. And rise up again, open wide. Hands again behind the back. And then we did as in the beginning. We just stretch out here, chin to the chest. And now we roll forward, or we lean forward. Let's find out how far we can go. And then we just breathe, observe our shoulders. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. That we not just drop them down. Like I would be behind you, pulling your fist gently up. And slowly come back up. Arms rising up again. Open the knees. And we're going back to child pose. Forehead on the floor. And stay here for a few breaths. Rest again your head, your arms, your shoulders. If you like, you can wriggle your hips a little bit from side to side just to observe how they're doing. Next exercise, next posture, it's going to be for the hips. Take a deep inhale. Lay it out, lift your head, we're coming up. And we bring now the right foot between our hands. So how big or how far the distance here is really depends on you. You can bring it a little bit closer or you can open it wider. You're going to feel already the hip opening here. For now, we stay here with the left hand on the floor and the right hand we place on our right thigh. And then twist over to the right by pushing the right hand nearly into our thigh, and the right elbow points backwards. Show you the thing from the side. So looking backwards. But build this up gently. So we relax the shoulders. If we can't look too far back, well, then we don't. We leave the head there where we can have it comfortably. The left shoulder wants to be away from the left ear. And our hips, we send gently to the front and down. Just breathe gently in and out. There is the pressure from the right hand into your right thigh. Fingertips might be just on top of the knee. Take one more deep inhale. And then sigh it out. Turn back to the front. And now we place the left hand next, the right hand next to the left hand and walk the right foot a little bit further out. So we move the foot out. And this is the lizard pose. So we have it for here, and now we walk it out as far as we can go. And now we're just gonna stay there. That might be enough for us, or even here a book, a block, something might be helpful to bring the floor a bit higher so you can be upright. Or you're comfortable and you can even move the hands forward to lower your upper body. Here it is really important that we listen to our body and find out which posture is good for us. We can feel the nice stretch, but keep the right knee on top of the right heel. Have the upper back nice and long, not rounding, cramping here. And then we breathe in and out. So here, for example, these might be some posture. That would be wonderful. You know, if you repeat the video, you can stop, you can adjust, really finding out. Sometimes you can break down a class into sequences and just do 10 minutes here or 10 minutes there. Breathe in once more. And then slowly to come out, we walk the hands back, lift our glutes. So we release the tension here and then get the right foot back. And place now the left foot between our hands. So we change side and we can adjust here, maybe even move a little bit, rock forth and back to find here your posture. Right hand on the floor, even here, maybe sometimes a block might be helpful. And then the left hand here on our knee. We always have the heel and the knee in line. And we start doing this gentle twist by pushing the left hand into the thigh. Maybe we can look back. Maybe we just look to the side, or we can even just look to the floor where our right hand is pushing the floor away. But we feel this opening of our hips and this gentle stretch and twist in our lower back. We keep breathing in and out. And of course, this posture might be looking totally different when you do it, and that's absolutely fine. We need to remind us that everybody is telling a different story, and it's not about how good or funny a posture looks, but benefits you get from it and how you can feel it in your body. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, twist to the front, left hand now next to the right hand, and now we walk this left foot out. You just need to be careful that the whole knee is not dropping out. We keep it facing upward. And then the same here. Maybe we just want to stay here. Maybe we need the block to come a little bit higher. Or maybe we can even walk the hands to the front to come a bit lower. At some point, maybe we can even put the forearms on the floor. That's very much depending on each body. I'm just going to choose this one here today so we can see that the back should be long, shoulders down, and then we really breathe and sink into this hip. Feel the hip opening. Breathe in and out. Slowly and calmly. And then again to come out. First, bring the hips up, back, and then we take this leg back This time we keep the knees together and we might feel it in our thighs. That's fine. Rest the forehead on the floor. Slide the hands backwards so the hands are next to the feet, palms facing up. Breathe in and out. We feel the weight of our chest and our thighs, and our rib cage is expanding and pushing against our legs with every inhale. And just still we breathe calmly, enjoying this rounded back, the relaxed shoulders, and feeling our thighs and hips. Slowly now bring the hands back under your shoulders with a hanging head. We're pushing ourselves up here into seated. And then we don't do any big magic. We just get the feet in front of us. Make a little move to the beginning of the mat. So we can now roll onto our backs. Wonderful. Bring the sole of the feet together. So we keep working a little bit on our hips. Let the knees just hang open. If this is too uncomfortable, even here we could put something on the knees, the hips, or maybe just put the hands here a little bit where our glutes are, just to take a little bit the pressure out. And then it's one more just about observation. Feeling now how our legs, the weight is opening gently the hips, our lower back, this natural arch, and our shoulders, shoulder blades on the floor. Take one more deep inhale here. Sigh it out. And then we roll over to one side. Choose the side maybe so you can see me. I'm not quite sure. You can face. You can now use one arm as a cushion, or like this. We're now just focusing for moments on our legs. They're in a 90-degree angle. The knees more or less in line with the hips and the feet on top of each other. And we just do a little movement now. We just open the knee, close it, and now lift the top foot and close it. It might not do very much right now. It's a good exercise for hip mobility. And as we just did this quite intense hip stretch, now we take the benefit of everything is a bit loose in there and move our hip joints, the inner and outer rotation. So these as well, little wonderful exercise that we can sometimes do in the bed, in the morning, in the evening, just to keep the mobility of our hips activated. Take it a few more times, in and out. So lift the knee and the foot, and then we stop here and try now to activate our glutes and keep the leg as well activated when we start making circles. They don't need to be big circles, but we should feel it in our hips. Keep the rest of your body steady on the floor and really feel into this hip joint. Then we change direction, do as well 3 or 4 in the other side. Trying really to engage our core again, always balance here in the core, and somehow activate the thigh and the glute. Wonderful. Last time, rest your leg. Beautiful. If you like, you can give it a little bit taps or just a little bit movement here. Now for the arms. So we straighten out the left arm off, the lower arm in front of us as well. We should hang the head down, but if it's uncomfortable, we could place something under the head to be more comfortable, and place the top arm on the other. And now just very gently, we make a big circle. Slide the hand on the floor behind us. So now the arms in one long line, and then slowly sliding back. If you might not have the space to slide, that might happen as well. You can choose to just open wide And then try to lay the arm on the floor. So depending how much space you have around you, you can all lift the arm. Do it very carefully, very slowly. Or you just slide the hand on the floor. This is for the shoulders again, and we're opening our chest here. And once more, let's connect with the breath. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. And we push ourselves up so that our legs now in the kind of zigzag. You can have the hand just resting here, maybe holding on our ankle, and lift the arm up here, reach up and lean over a little bit. So it's another little side stretch here, but we can as well feel it in the hips. Beautiful. Inhale once more. Exhale, come out. And then we just twist over now. Zigzag to the other side. Hand rest here. Reach up. And it's always the option to look up or just look down. Find always a position for your head that's most comfortable. If you're doing this side stretches, or if you're twisting, that you find a position for your head that keeps it relaxed. And back. Okay, so like a guess, we just lie down now here on the other side. So we just switched sides. And again, you can use the head as a cushion, the legs, knees in front of you, 90 degrees. And then we start a little clamshell here. Knee up, and then the heel up. And sometimes as well, we don't feel it very hard. You can see my foot just goes up, but still, I can just feel even the difference, because when I started doing this like a year ago, I could nearly not lift my heel up because I had a hip issue. So just keep moving a few more times. In and up and down with your knee, up and down with your foot. Make it one last time the knee, one last time the foot. And then we do the circles again. But before that, really activate here. Squeeze the glutes a little bit. The whole leg stays activated. The foot is in flex. And then we're starting doing these circles. And remember, they don't need to be very big. Just really observe how it feels in your hip joint. Keep the belly button in here as well. If you have done 3 in one direction, do 3 in the other direction too. Wonderful. Okay, stop here. And then the same here. We get the arm on the floor, top arm just lying on the other one. And then we start this half circles, sliding our arm, or we're just reaching over our body, whatever allows us the space we are in. Big, big, big movement. We observe here the chest. For example, if we lift up like this, we really observe in our chest and our upper back the twist. Feel it into the lower back, and then we close slowly again. If we slide the hands, we do the same. We observe what it does to our lower back and try to keep the hand all the time in contact with the floor. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Make it 2 more times. Slow movements in and beautiful. One last time. Wide open and close again. And this time we just stay on the floor. We roll onto our backs. Keep the knees bent, feet a bit wider apart so we can let the knees rest one against the other. You can place your hands on your lower belly or maybe just on the floor. What works for you to observe now how you're doing. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. And then we just lift or separate the knees again. Feet stay wide open. And we just let the knees drop to one side and then to the other. A few times here. Our wind swipes again, gently from one to another. If you would like some more, if you go to the left, we press the right knee further down. And if we roll the knees over to the right, we press the left knee further down. One more time each side. Gentle movements here. Even if we press, we do it carefully. And then we stop in the middle. To the end, we lift the one leg, lift the other leg. So basically just both legs are in the floor. I might do a Christmas yin yoga session where we stay in certain pose like this one with like a big cushion or a rolled up blanket underneath your hips is really, really nice. But for now, we have our weight here on our lower back and the arms wide open, if you like, or just again on your belly, whatever feels for you. Might even like to slide them gently here underneath your glutes if it's more comfortable for you. But there shouldn't be any struggle to keep the legs upright. Your feet are relaxed. The legs can be slightly bent. This posture is supposed to be having a very calming effect. You can do it even against the wall. I remember my father, bless him, he was 92. He did it nearly every day, a few times in bed, legs against the wall. It was reviving, he said. I think it's calming, feeling the gentle pressure on the lower back, the weight from my upper body on the floor. And at some point for me, it's like there are no legs, they don't weight. They're floating, they're very light. Just keep breathing in and out a few more times. And then very slowly we bend the knees. We can hug our legs. And then we decide if we rock from side to side or just hold still here in the middle. Breathe in. Sigh it out. And then we place the feet on the floor and stretch out one leg, then the other. Hands on the floor next to our body with the palms facing up. Shavasana, relaxation pose. And let's observe here now our breath. How fast, how slow, how deep or how shallow it is. And allowing our body, our muscles to relax. We did some different postures today, much more calm on one hand and others maybe a bit more intense. So just notice now all the sensations that might appear in your body and what effect they might have on your mood, on the way you perceive your body now, or maybe your thoughts. And again, there is no right or wrong. It's just about creating this space for you, this awareness, how we react to certain things. Okay, Take a deep inhale. Slowly breathe out. And then we move the head from side to side. Carefully, consciously. And stop the head. The shoulders once up to the ears and hold it, hold it, hold it. And then release the tension, let the shoulders slide away from the ears. Make a fist left, make a fist right, and push your fingertips into your hands. Push, 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 push. And release slowly, carefully. Open up your fingers and observe. And we squeeze our glutes. Activate them. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And relax. The sensation of tension and relaxation. And at last, our feet, we flex them. Flex, and then we maybe feel activating our calves, and then relax our feet again. And how little it does to activate and to let go, but how big the benefits could be. Just to let go and allow ourselves to relax muscles and to release tension. So slowly and carefully now bend one leg, then the other. We move over to one side, whatever one you choose. Stay there for a few breaths, curled up on one side. Once more, just being aware of your body, your mood, before we slowly pushing ourselves up back into seated with the eyes closed. Make all the adjustments you need just to give yourself one more little instant of observing. How you're feeling now? How your breathing is doing. So shoulders down, belly button in. Just feel this upright posture now. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, hands in front of the chest and a little smile onto your face. Bow your head in gratitude. Thank yourself for having tried some new postures. I thank you for your trust. Namaste.